Okay, this is Super 360 test, take one. Hey everybody, I'm Mark W. Gray. Welcome to my 360 exploration. Welcome to my very messy home. I just sold a car. There's a lot of crap sitting there. I've got a lot of 360 gear sitting around here. This camera has these special lens covers that I've taken off to try to get a slightly clearer picture. I want to compare and teach you about 360 cameras. This is a Ricoh Theta 360. It's about $200. The Theta S is a little better for about $300, maybe $350. But it only records in HD, whereas this camera, the Kodak Pixpro, records in 4K, which means it's a 4K image. Okay, HD sounds big, right? But once you stretch an HD image around a sphere so you can look around it in the goggles, it's not very good. So that's why I'm trying this. Let me show you the difference. Okay, this is what it looks like in 4K, and this is what it looks like in HD. Now, my timeline in Final Cut Pro I'm doing for this is a 4K timeline. So that's the common denominator. So this is what the lower res camera looks in the higher res timeline. Now let's switch back, okay? This is the low res. Here is the high res. Now, the key thing, if you're watching this on your phone, is to hit the little gear in the corner of your iPhone app and turn the quality up to the maximum. It'll slow it way down, and you're going to have to be on good Wi-Fi and wait for it to download. But that's the only way you're going to get the full resolution. Now, I see I'm pretty close here. So even on the low-res camera, you can still see my face and still get a good 360 experience. You can look around. You can see all sorts of things. But if I get farther away, you know, now I'm only 6 feet away, but now my face is really small and it's hard to see the details. Whereas on the 4K camera, you can still see pretty good detail. Now, this is just light bulbs in my house. And I'll turn this off for a little bit better backlight. And a light bulb right here. You can look around and see the whole setup. And you can see all the other stuff that's going on here. It's really a mess. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, the other thing I want to show you is the importance of sound, because the sound is being recorded on both these cameras and on this Zoom recorder, which is going to, I predict, have much better sound. So what you've been hearing so far is my sound on the Zoom recorder. So I will now switch it to the Kodak Pixpro. Boom. So now you hear my voice on the Kodak Pixpro, okay? That's the sound that camera is getting native in the dual camera 360 camera holder. Now we'll switch back to the Zoom. This is what the Zoom sounds like. This is how the Zoom sounds. Now I invite you to look around in your virtual reality world. Okay, the first level of VR is you watch it on a web browser, okay? Now, for that, it doesn't even work on Safari. You've got to go to Chrome or something else. But then you can mouse around and you can move your window, your magic window around the 360 sphere. The next level is put it on your phone, on the YouTube viewer on your phone. Now, then you can take it and look around like that. And you can see, and it'll react. It'll show you magical 360 in a YouTube stream. Now, what's better than that is watching it on goggles like these. Now, a Google Cardboard is really easy to come by. You see them everywhere. And we got one right here. You get these at parties and conferences these days. You put your phone in there, and if you have a Windows or an Android phone, the YouTube player will give you binocular vision. Right now, the YouTube player for Apple doesn't, but there's another player called Homido, which you can get, and you can access all of the 360 stuff on YouTube in the Homido player. And then this is the real trick. You can also by plugging your iPhone into iTunes, you can put your 360 videos that you've made directly into the hardware. Is that still rolling? Yes. Nope, it stopped. You see, this is what happens. The other problem with the Ricoh Theta is it only runs for 3 minutes. The Ricoh Theta S actually runs, the black one actually runs for a lot longer. And the battery runs longer and a lot of other good features. But it's still not HD. Anyway, back to this. Shoo. Here we go. So now, this is better than the cardboard because I don't have to hold it. I can look around, and now I'm seeing real deal VR that I shot earlier. I've been gassing on for long enough about all this stuff. I think I should let you go. Release you back into the wild of YouTube. See, this is kind of cool. It's just like little suction cups in there to hold your phone in there. Someone put a Galaxy phone in there. That works much better, actually. Anyway, they tell me the YouTube player will soon have the binocular vision. So the secret to see this in the best possible way, like I said, is go to the YouTube player and find your YouTube content, your 360 content, hit the gear in the corner and set the quality to the maximum quality. And then settle in, because it's going to take a little while for that shit to download. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope this has been helpful in some way. And again, just to recap, this is what it looks like when doves cry. This is what it looks like in 4K, and this is what it looks like in HD from the Ricoh Theta. Now, Theta, Ricoh, you have a much better form factor. The nice thing about the Theta is the lenses. Let's see, if we look to talk to this camera, the nice thing about the Theta is the form factor. The lenses are really close together. So, cutting back to the Theta, the stitch is much better because the things are really close together. But on the Kodak Pixpro, the trouble is the stitch where the two cameras have to join together. It's bad, okay? It's HD, but when I go around and I get in the crack here, I'm going to look funny. There's going to be a weird crack. Even though the room might look solid behind me, I'm going to be split in half right here because the cameras are about 2 inches apart. Whereas, if you go to that camera, on this camera, the stitch is much better. You can still see it, but if I'm just here, it's fine, though much more lower resolution. All right, closing it out. Thank you for watching. This has been Mark W. Gray demonstrating VR 360. I'll be doing a much more complete class about this on lynda.com very soon. So ask me the questions you want to know here. And then go to lynda.com. You can get a free trial and watch some of my courses there. Thanks for watching. I'm here to help. This has been Mark W. Gray.